Awesome. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm with one of our clients, Ahmad, and yeah, he's just basically. Where are you right now, Ahmad? Are you are you at home or it looks like you're at an office right now?
No, I'm all dressed nice because I'm at the office in
Uh,
Phoenix. So
nice.
figured we'll do this with you real quick.
Yeah, yeah, awesome. Yeah, I just asked Ahmad to kind of just jump on and yeah, just talk about his store real quick. Again, you've had a store now for what, like a little over 2 months? Is that correct?
2 months worth of sales. June and July were our first 2 months. So yeah, it's pretty exciting so far.
Cool, man. Yeah, awesome. So I just wanted to kind of just share with you guys a mod store, and then yeah, everybody could just kind of have a look. Obviously, with yourself, we've always kind of told you that it's a long-term process. That being said, I know your store again has only really had product in it for the last couple months, but that being said, it still had a lot of good growth. So I'm going to be just displaying that so everybody can see the growth along the way. So I'm just going to share my screen real quick here. So yeah, here is basically a mod store. As you can see, basically and let me just make sure it's all up to date on everything. I believe so. Okay, so everything is good there. So in terms of today's sales, I know you said you woke up and saw a ton of sales. That's always a good thing, man. Just to get sales in your sleep. I mean, that's really the beauty of this is like how much work have you put into this, Ahmad? Like since you started, how many hours have you put in like to this? Probably pretty
Oh, this is
minimal.
no, this has been pretty minimal work on my end.
Mhm.
We wanted this type of business and invest in something like that because we wanted something passive. I have my own business and full-time job and everything else. So this was actually what attracted us to that kind of avenue of investment.
Right.
You guys, Smart FBA does pretty much everything for us. So
Awesome. Yeah, and then that's what the experience is all about. Is literally, I mean, you did over 1,000 in sales. It's not even new in your time. So I mean, to make over 1,000 in sales in a day, I mean, it's obviously really good. Now, I'm just going to be basically looking at kind of the growth in general of your store, just to again just kind of see everything as far as the first couple months, because we always disclose this to everybody that this is a long-term model. This isn't a short-term model. That being said, you can see some results sometimes even in the first couple months, right? Like even in your case, you have seen that it's grown pretty well so far. So, if you just kind of look at everything in general as far as the growth of it goes, I mean, in your case here, we basically got product in the store pretty much in June. I mean, May, yeah, we got everything set up, but I mean, it takes at least a month to even get the product in your store, as you've seen, right? Obviously, it
Mhm.
takes some time. It's a longer term model. We like everybody to understand that. So, again, in your case, I mean, you've had a couple months in sales now. It's August 4th. As you can see, it's trending upwards tremendously. I mean, your first month in, you did a little over 5,000 in sales. Your next month in, you did almost 13,000 in sales, and already, I mean, we just started this month. You're already over 2,000. You've done over 1,000 just today. And it's not even noon your time. So I mean, in all reality, this is kind of what people need to understand is it's a long-term model, but at the same time, if you put enough inventory in, you can see shorter term results even within the first 3 months. Right now, again, it's not a thing that occurs all the time. Most times, it does take a bit to scale, but it's good to see that you have a lot of growth even in the first couple months, right? So yeah, I mean, have you been pretty everything we've said, I guess, like has everything kind of lived up to what we've I guess discussed prior to you getting a store?
Yeah, I mean, as you know, I ask a lot of questions, and I do work in the finance industry, so I've always been into numbers, and I've analyzed. It's only been 2 months of sales, so I'm looking forward to those sales reports that you guys provide to us to really look into the data. But one of the things that I've really enjoyed about this is the ability to control how fast you want um, that store to go and how much you want to ramp up and how quickly. Like for us, our strategy has always been invest more early on and let the store become seasoned and then look at the results. And we know it's a long-term plan. I think our store is doing this kind of sales based on like only one wire of inventory, and we have a couple more in process. So I know this is going to look like volume is going to pick up. Everything is going to look much better towards that holiday season. So I mean, so far it's been really good. It has, again, this is not a short term. It's going to look a little bit, maybe slower in the first couple of months, but then the idea is that you own your own business in e-commerce, and it's something passive. So we've enjoyed it so far.
Yeah, and you made a great point. I mean, in the growth aspect, I mean, this is what we like everybody to know is it's not a short term. People shouldn't treat this as a short term. Some people do, and that's why not every single client ever, has been really happy. And the key difference between a happy client and maybe somebody that's not as happy as they could be is them how they look at their store. I mean, the view of it is understanding longer term, markets and just being able to grow in that, right? I mean, nothing that's short term, in my opinion, is sustainable. If something you see results within a month, if you see that within like no time, that's usually not sustainable in the long term. You need to kind of navigate through things to get to that point. So yeah, I just wanted to share the fact that you can even see this type of growth even in the first couple months. And I'm happy. Ahmad's one of our great clients. You might ask a lot of questions, but hey, it's good to be educated. I ask a lot as well, so I don't mind whatsoever. I'm the exact same way. So yeah, and I appreciate you for just everything you've done so far, and just really looking forward to fourth quarter. We're only in August right now. We're not even in prime season, so by the time we're reaching those November, December months, definitely your store will see a lot more growth. So I'm just happy about that, Ahmad. And just wanted to jump on real quick just to talk about your experience as a newer client, obviously. So yeah, definitely appreciate you for jumping on. And if you have anything else to say, just let me know.
No, I mean, I really appreciate that. And I think like a lot of I work in business, and one of the main things we like about business is transparency. And I thought that you guys have been pretty transparent about how things work, and what the long-term plan is for the store, and what are the best ways to maximize output. So to me, that's like really what I wanted to hear, and I have access to the people that make those decisions. So it's kind of nice to be able to say, hey, I'm worried about this, or I want to change this, or what can I do to improve this, and you guys have an answer. So
Right.
it's always been very transparent. So, and I like that.
Awesome. Yeah, we're all about transparency. We like everybody to understand that what they're getting themselves into. I always believe in the philosophy, and that's before, you should be just as excited to basically take somebody's, money for a sale before and after, right? I mean, if somebody becomes a client of any one of your services, you need to be just as happy for them to be a client and really just deliver those results, right? So, I'm happy to be able to do that with you, Ahmad. I'm happy to see everything scaling. I'm really excited for the next few months, seeing how Q4 develops. I think we've got a lot of good stuff on the mix. So again, appreciate you for your insight, and thanks a lot for jumping on, Ahmad. I know it's a busy day for you, so thanks a lot for
tuning in. Thank you, Colin.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man. And yeah, we'll talk next time. We'll have to do another update video once we got it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it Q4.
Awesome, yeah, sounds good, man. All right, well, take care. Have a great day, Ahmad, and we'll talk after, man.
Awesome. Right. Bye.
Yeah.